1. Mohit Suri's Sayara, a blockbuster opening shocker. Friends, let's begin with the biggest and most talked about news of the week, Mohit Suri's latest film Sayara. This movie has turned out to be a box office sensation, surprising not just trade analysts but even Mohit Suri's longtime fans. Mohit Suri has always been known for his romantic thrillers, emotional stories, and soulful music. His past record has hits like Ashiki 2, Ek Villain, and Malang, but when it comes to opening day collections, his films never touched huge numbers. His previous highest was Ek Villain in 2014, which opened at Rs 16 crore. But Sayara has completely changed the game, Rs 20 crore on day one. And that too with hardly any over-the-top publicity. Why is this such a big deal, hai? Debutant lead cast. The film stars newcomers Ahan Pandya and Ait Pada, who aren't household names yet. And still audiences showed massive interest purely for its content. 2. Low-key promotions. Unlike other films with big marketing budgets, Sayara relied on its music and trailer to create buzz. 3. Positive word of mouth. Audiences are calling it Mohit Suri's best romantic thriller till date, and many even feel its emotional impact is stronger than Ashiki 2 or Ek Villain, day 2 and weekend trends. According to reports, Saturday's advance bookings were phenomenal, with another Rs 20 crore expected to be added to the tally. And Sunday? Many multiplex shows across major cities are already houseful. I personally checked my city's Sunday bookings, and trust me, most primetime shows are already sold out. If this momentum continues, the film could turn profitable in its opening weekend itself, a rare feat. Will it enter the Rs 100 crore club? Looking at the current trend, there's no strong competition this week, so it's highly likely that Sayara will comfortably enter the Rs 100 crore club by the end of its second weekend. 2. Dhurandhar and the Raja Saheb. Clash avoided, profit ensured. Now let's talk about another big update that has created ripples in the industry, the potential clash between Dhurandhar and Prabhas's The Raja Saheb. What was the original situation? Dhurandhar's first look received massive appreciation, and its release date was locked for 5 December 2025. Coincidentally, Prabhas's much-anticipated film The Raja Saheb was also officially scheduled for the same date. Two mega films clashing on a single day? That would have been chaotic. Why is the clash postponed? Recent reports confirm that The Raja Saheb's post-production is still incomplete. Initially scheduled for 10 April 2025, it was shifted to 5 December. But now, the makers have decided to push it further to 9 January 2026 Pongal weekend due to extensive post-production work. Why is this good news? Solo release for Dhurandhar. Now Dhurandhar can enjoy a clean solo release without splitting screens. Perfect weekend for Prabhas. Pongal has always been a highly profitable festival week, especially for big South Indian releases. Win-win for both films. Both movies can now perform better at the box office without eating into each other's collections. Any other releases on 5 December? Shahid Kapoor and Vishal Bhardwaj's untitled film is rumored to eye the same date, but there's no official confirmation. Even if it does release, it's unlikely to pose as big a threat as Prabhas's film would have. 3. Son of Sardar 2, a bold business move. Another strategic decision that's making headlines is the postponement of Son of Sardar 2. Originally planned for 25 July 2025, the film will now release on 1 August 2025. Why was it postponed? The simple answer, Sayara. Given the way Sayara is dominating the box office and how hyped it has become, the makers of Son of Sardar 2 didn't want to risk a direct clash. Business-wise, this is a very smart move because clashing with a strong performer often cuts into both films' collections. What's next? The makers are reportedly planning to release a second trailer stamped with the new release date to keep the hype alive. New clash alert. Now Son of Sardar 2 will clash with Dhadak 2 on 1 August. But since both cater to different audiences, one is a mass entertainer, the other a youthful romantic drama, the damage may not be significant. 4. War 2 vs Coolie, a risky box office battle. Now we come to the most heated topic, the clash between War 2 and Coolie. Why is this clash risky? Both are massive star-powered films. War 2 stars Hrithik Roshan and Jr. NTR, while Coolie rides entirely on the legendary Rajinikanth's universal fanbase. Both films deserve solo releases, but unfortunately, business decisions don't always work ideally. North Indian distribution strategy. Pen Marudhar Distribution Company has taken charge of distributing Coolie in North India. They've cleverly used Amir Khan alongside Rajinikanth in their promotion. 5 War 2 trailer hype. The good news is that War 2's trailer is set to drop on 23 July. The confirmed runtime is 2 minutes 39 seconds. And that's not all. Along with it, 2 more teasers are expected to drop. Thama teaser, Farhan Akhtar's 120 Bahadur teaser. Fans are requesting the makers to release these digitally on the same day as their theatrical launch, as the majority of hype now builds online rather than in theaters. Vash Level 2, a dark and twisted crime thriller. Let's kick off part 2 with a film that has already started creating a sense of fear and intrigue among audiences. Vash Level 2 on first impressions from the teaser. The teaser recently dropped, and though it's primarily in Gujarati, it comes with English subtitles, making it easier for non-Gujarati audiences to follow. The vibe of the teaser is chilling. The background score, the mysterious slow pans, and the sinister dialogues all hint at something much darker than the first film. In the first installment, only one girl was hypnotized, Vash, controlled, and forced to commit heinous crimes. But this time, multiple girls are being controlled simultaneously, manipulated into committing crimes beyond their will. Why fans are excited. Psychological thrill, the idea of mind control and manipulation is inherently fascinating. Bigger scale, unlike the first part, which felt like a confined family drama, Vash Level 2 looks grander and more intense. Moral dilemma, the trailer hints at victims being forced to choose between life and crime, which adds an emotional layer to the story. Will it release in Hindi? Theatrically, it might stick to its regional roots, but OTT platforms will most likely stream it with Hindi dubbing or subtitles. And honestly, with such a gripping plot, language won't be a barrier for thriller lovers. Musty 4, the reverse Musty twist. Now, from dark thrillers, let's move to something lighter and fun. The Musty franchise, shooting updates. The film has already gone into production, with Ritesh Deshmukh, Vivek Oberoi, and Aftab Shivdasani reprising their iconic roles. Leaked on-set videos have been doing the rounds on social media, giving fans a sneak peek at the crazy antics to come. What's new this time? Here's the big twist. In the previous installments, it was always the husband sneaking around and getting into trouble. But this time, the wives are stepping up. Imagine the chaos when the husbands, who used to fool around freely, now get a taste of their own medicine. Janelia D'Souza's special cameo. Although not officially confirmed, leaked footage has shown Janelia D'Souza shooting a fun dance number with the 3 lead actors. If true, this cameo could be a major nostalgia moment for fans who loved her pairing with Ritesh in earlier films. SMB29, Mahesh Babu's Daredevil action. Now, let's talk about one of the most awaited pan-Indian projects, SSMB29, directed by none other than SS Rajamouli exotic shooting location. Mahesh Babu and Priyanka Chopra are heading to East Africa in August for the next shooting schedule. Some of the action sequences will reportedly be shot in safari locations and rough terrains, giving the film a unique visual appeal. No body doubles, Mahesh goes all out. Reports suggest that Mahesh Babu will be performing all his stunts himself without using any body doubles. This is in line with Rajamouli's tradition, as both Prabhas, Bahubali, and Ramcharan are performed many of their own stunts under his direction. This not only adds authenticity but also shows Mahesh's dedication to the project. Why the hype is insane. Rajamouli's first collaboration with Mahesh Babu, enough said. King, Shah Rukh Khan's injury a major plot twist. Time to discuss King Khan, Shah Rukh Khan on-set injury update. During an intense action sequence for his upcoming film King, SRK reportedly suffered an injury serious enough to warrant urgent medical treatment in the US. While the exact nature of the injury hasn't been disclosed, doctors have advised him to take a 1-month break before resuming work. Quick one-liner updates. Because what's a film news roundup without some rapid-fire updates? 120 Bahadur Thama teasers. Both are expected to release alongside War 2's trailer on 23 July, adding extra excitement to that date. Coolie promotions. Pen Marudar has started aggressive promotions in the north, using Rajinikanth's universal image and Amir Khan's star power to attract audiences. Sayara's continued run. By the looks of it, Sayara might cross Rs 60-70 crore before entering its second week, setting up for a solid Century 6. Wrapping up that fun sign-off, and that's it for today, folks. If you're still reading till the very end, you're definitely a hardcore movie buff. So now, just like I always say, make your friends subscribe, because I'm sure you already have, right? See you in the next big film update. Bye.